What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Horse Racing Show Ever. I'm your host, Paul. Where's my sheet? We got Churchill, opening day. Let's see, let's plug this in. Oh, boy. Let me grab this shit. Let's see, pop that out. Let's see, get my shit together. Let's see, should be signed in here. Where are we at? Woodbine. Or no, Churchill. Churchill. I'm not fucking around with Woodbine. What's up, Steve? Oh, let's see. Let's move this shit up a little bit. Sounds good? Good. Yeah, I just decided to mark up Churchill today, and that was it. What did I do there? Let's see, 5 and the 9 are out of that race. Let's see, 5. That's a 14? Oh, wow. Let's see, 13 out. Looks like they got big fields, though. Oh, come on. Grab that number and pull it up. There we go. Yeah, looks like all the 8 races. And I know the last race, I don't even think I'll be on for the last race because I'm pretty sure that race is garbage. Let's see, the 12 is out there. Probably don't even need to do this race. What's up, Stan? Another, wow, we've been getting a lot of Aussies. No, I don't do any Australia racing. I don't do any overseas racing, really. Got a feeling I watch a YouTube guy that, yeah, you guys run too late. I don't even like to be handicapping right now. I'm usually done by 6, 7 o'clock, usually. What's up, Stan? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we got 23 minutes. Oh, I got a lot of cans up here. From Sydney, though. Oh, I've been waiting for a cigar all day. Get my pen set up. Who else is in here? It says we got like 20 people in here, but only 2 talking so far. I they coming back maybe next week. New York starts. I think they take 2 weeks off after usually 1 or 2 weeks off. So I imagine next week. I'll be shocked if it's not next week. I don't think I've seen the forms for Saturday, so I don't think they're running. It must be next week. Let me see. Oh no, they start tomorrow. They start tomorrow, Steve. I completely missed it. I completely I thought I looked and I thought I didn't see it. So either I'm blind or yeah. What's up, Marco Lou? Yeah, I even looked to see what were my choice. Although I don't mind Churchill. I definitely don't mind Churchill. Having a good meet at Churchill this year. And usually Churchill's good. Oh, why is this a little dry? You come here for the misinformation? Ooh. Marco, Joshua hit another big one, but then, dude, his ticket started getting whiter than shit yesterday. I predicted that, though. He hit a pick four that paid like a pick six, so another nice hit, but ooh. Let's see. We just need the clock to tick down a little bit more before I start getting. I'm probably not going to be that curious about this race, anyways. Let's see. We're back. This is opening day again for the second. What is this? The second meet at Churchill this year, or the third? I forget how it's divvied up. Second meet. Let's see. Sprints, dirt sprints, speed and stalkers, big time. Speed and stalkers, big time. They're only closing 9%. My definition for closers is 5 lengths off or farther. Stalkers is 1 to 4 lengths off the lead, and speed is they're on the lead. What's up, Anthony? Inside had a little advantage beginning of the year. Let's see, that's a 208 race sample right there. 42% post 1 through 3. Keep an eye on that because that is kind of strong. Not all encompassing, because 7 on out is still 22%, so it's not impossible there, but there's a little edge towards being towards the inside. You only have one play today and it's a pick 3? Let's see, routes are a little bit more wide open. They're only wiring 25%. Now I'll probably just have to take that profile as it goes. 61% stalking and 14% closing. And I think we're off the turf, right? I think there's no turf racing the fall of Churchill, if I remember hearing that right. Let's see, we'll keep that available. So, speed and stalkers on the dirt sprints. Favorite I'm against. Oh, I'm in the wrong race because I'm like, how is that horse in the first race? Oh, well, he's super lukewarm. Wow, this race, there's 4 super lukewarm favorites. Super lukewarm favorites. Anyone having a good day today? I imagine most of you guys already been playing all day today. I say probably be able to watch Woodbine. I don't think I'm that curious about this race. 13's gonna draw in, but I can't look up. I can't look up anything on him. Oh man, I had a good workout, but man, I'm burning right now. Holy shit. I could feel the soreness setting in already from yesterday. It usually takes me 12 hours to feel it. Whew. Let's see, Woodbine first race is in like 5 minutes if you guys got plays there. If you're new to the channel, I'm only doing Churchill today, but feel free to throw up picks wherever you're playing. Let's see, Anthony likes the 7 with the 3-5 at Woodbine. Trying to get around that 8 completely, huh? Nice price on your 7. Good luck. Floss is here. We're quiet already. I can see there's a lot more people that are in the chat room that are talking, that aren't talking. Ooh, this was the right scar choice today, too. all for the rest of the week, it's going to be Gulfstream and Churchill for me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I already downloaded the forms. Gulfhill and Churchill. Or Gulfstream and Churchill. Gulfhill? What's up, Bob? Mob? What's up, Bob? Steve with the fucking Hawthorne watch. Trifecta at Hawthorne paid $3. Woof, 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 woof. $3? Well done. Well done if you cashed that ticket. You did a great job, right? Bagaloo thinks CDI is going to be speed favoring on the dirt. It's usually, I think that profile matches every year. It's kind of speed and stalkers, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty consistent there. Let me look that up, see what I got there. Just make sure it matches up the last couple years, but I'd be more on the side of shocked if it doesn't. Yeah, 2 years ago, 272 races. That inside was still a little bit higher at 41%, but the outside was still at 20. Dude, that was the exact same numbers, I think. I think it was 42 and 22. Speed and stalkers. Closers did 2% better. It was 9% this year. It's 11% last year. Either case, you're supposed to be fading them. And routes look kind of the same. Inside was way better, a little bit better last year, but it was still kind of stalkers and everything else. What's up, Dick Bush? I just like the name. I like the name, Dick Bush. What's up, man? Thanks for checking us out again. Joshua, how's it going? Let's see it. I have no doubt that it's basically the same in 2022 too. You need to get one of those. What does every YouTuber fucking have a sponsor from the fucking Dick Shaver Club of America with a name like Dick Bush? You need to fucking get that sponsorship. Yeah, and 2022 was the exact same thing. 9% speed and stalkers on the dirt. It just what it's always is. You need to get your dick grooming products. The Dick Bush shampoo line for balls. Don't mind me, man. Don't mind me. I'm gonna talk shit and try to have a good time, even if some days I'm handicapping bad. Although if that is your name, you probably heard worse growing up. You'd have to have your shit like that your whole damn life. I see Woodbine's going in the gate, and fuck, I said I was done with Woodbine. I thought I was going to be able to mark up Woodbine and actually have it on today, but I just didn't have time. I decided to do the show. I wasn't sure I was going to do a show, so even though I said last week I was done with Woodbine for the rest of the year, if I had more time in the day, I would have marked it up and had a second option today. But that's not the case, so I'm watching. No, someone had a play here. I think it started with the set. Anthony had a play here. 7. I'm rooting for the 7. Oh, nice pricing. You got the lead. What's up, River Run Deep? How's it going, man? I'll get that result for you right after I watch this race. Let's see, who does oh, 7 with the 3-5. I was hoping it was the 9 and the 8 who are up there with the 7 right now. Let's see, we need to get this 7 home for Joshua, though. Or no, not Joshua, Anthony. He's trying. Yeah, looks like the favorite's coming. 5's coming a little bit late. Yeah, so your 7's tired. 5, this is going to be 8-5. 8-5-9-7. All right, Horseshoe. What was Horseshoe's result? If you're asking about the 6th race, they've been on 0 minutes. If you're asking about the 5th race, 5-9-11. But they got some drag over there at Horseshoe because I think it's been on 0 minutes for a long time. Since I'm not interested in this first race, I'll probably just watch that race and call it out for you. Let me say what I got over there at Churchill because I'm not interested for myself, but who knows? I might have something that helps. Well, that's not true if the one's long enough. First race out on the 1. You guys know I can forgive anything first race out, but, that's not a bad running line. Plus, I got that as an early pressing day, so I gave him an asterisk for being more of a closer that day. That slow, I don't worry about that because you still got to watch where he finished, So he was going too slow on the pace that day. But first race out, I don't mind that, My marks are more pro to horses that are faster early than, closers. So to me, that's a useful first race out that you can take a step forward from. Next race, I got an early pressing day. The hearts are my favorite mark. That means they're going too fast to win that day, so that tells me the pace was hot. We're looking for speed and stalkers, so. And the next race, he went to Indiana and kind of ran a flattish race there. These are lightly rated. I don't know if 9-2 is probably not the price to pull me in on him, though. I got a Colonial horse in the 2. I just don't keep track of Colonial. That first race, probably the right running style. That second race, probably not the right running style. So I'm not sure what you're going to get on either end. I'd probably say 9-1 is probably roughly where I'd have him priced at, though. 3, I just got an early pressing day. He was more of a closer that day. He was slow early and didn't have fire, but like I'm always going to say, I can forgive anything first time out. 4, that last race was useful. Nice second. I just got the pace that race being average, slow, stalking into it. 5's going to be scratch. First-time starters. If you're new to the show, I don't do any handicapping on first-time starters. I don't believe in jockeys. I don't believe in trainers. I don't believe in breeding. I don't believe in workouts. So for me to have an opinion on a first-time starters when I don't use any of those factors for my regular handicapping, I almost never have an opinion on a first-time starter. If they're high enough, they could be thrown in on my ticket, especially if I think they got a biased part of the track or something like that. But, you know, especially first-time starters like this 6 that are taking money, they're almost anti-value to me when they're taking money as a first-time starter. 8, I got running against the inside early pressing day, so he had the 7 hole on a day that I thought the inside was good, so probably that's a price that could pull me in if I really wanted to bet here. Same with the 10. 10 flash speed. The only thing I got on this 10, and you're not supposed to poke a hole in a 22-to-1 shot. The first race looks rough, but we can forgive anything first race out. I see the big improvement second race out. It does give him a bit of a chance in my head, but I also have a note that the inside was good that day, and I see that he had the 2-hole. So I don't talk myself off of 22-to-1 shots ever. But if he would, let's say he was taking money, I would be a little leery of that improvement. But you don't talk yourself off of 22-to-1s if you're ready to bet them. 11, I don't have a problem with the 11 taking money, but, you know, he's the shortest price. Same with the 12 and the 13 just at a track that I probably agree with you, Markaloo, that 1 is probably the most interesting to me at a mid-level price. That Hart 2 races ago is probably enough to make me to where I could believe in him. But I'm not interested in the race right now. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I won't bet every race. I'm not a tout either. I'm not trying to get people to follow my picks. I'm not trying to sell you anything either. What's up, Frankie? Let's make some money. You're playing Woodbine? Good luck at Woodbine over there. Turf Daddy's back. Let's see. I did watch that Woodbine race. Horseshoe is finally off. Let's see. Someone was interested in that result. Right now, 6, 10, and 11 are going to lead. 6 has the lead. Everyone else is a closer. 5 is sitting there in 4th, but he's at least 8 lengths back. And everyone else is even farther back. So there's 3 horses that are involved in the pace, and everyone's at least 6 lengths back after that. Those 3 horses are the 6, 10, 11. 6 and 10 are dueling. 11 might be about 3 lengths back right now. What's up, Turd? Turd, we're trying to do secret shows. Secret shows, man. What's up, Turd? Yeah, I don't know how the algorithm works for letting people know that I'm live. Let's see, the pace is definitely falling apart. The big favorite is full of run at even money. That would be the 12 horse. Made an eye-catching move. He's not quite in first yet. 8 is in first at a 18-to-1, but it looks like the 12 has everybody hooked right now. Well, 8's responding as I say that. 12 still looks like he has more horse, but 8's responding, so. Yeah, 12 looks like he's wearing them down, but 8 responded pretty good to lose by a long head at a big number. So it's a 12 favorite over a price horse at 16-to-1 or 18-to-1, the 8. I see, and they're loading over there at Churchill, so I was hoping to be able to look at both races. Let's see, and I did not have a winning meet over there at Kentucky Downs this year. First time in the last 3 or 4 years that I did not win that meet. So I'm glad that track's done right now. Although I take that with an asterisk because if I kept playing on Saturday, I would have won. Let's see. 3 and 1 are going to lead. One has about a neck in front. 11's stalking about a length back. 4, 12, and 2 are still in good position if they're good enough. 1's in for a fight. 3's given. 3 and 1 are really fighting it out. They're kind of pulling away from the other horses. It looks like it's going to be 3 or 1 unless someone really changed leads. Right now, 3 is kind of putting the 1 in a really tight spot on the rail. 12's still trying. 12's actually grinding into this. It's just, is he coming? It looks like the 1 finally gave up a little bit. There might be an objection here. It's going to be 3, 12, 1. I say there might be an objection because 1 was in a tight spot for a lot of that race. I don't know, without seeing the head on, I don't know if it's the 3's fault. Might just be the way it looked there, but it looked like it could be. Let's see, and 3 just ran 1 race. I got him running against an asterisk. Would have been hard to put him on the lead, but I can always say I can forgive anything first race out. So, who was it? 12 that rallied and got set. 12 was a contender here. 12 was a contender. That I did have a problem with, but there was a bunch of them. 12, 11, 4. Yeah, inside speed held on pretty good. Six was the favorite. First time starter at 5-2. Ooh, woof, woof, woof. I'm not sure we've seen him at any time. Oh, Dick landed on the 8. Well, fuck, at 44-1. Fuck. I can respect those plays even when those plays don't work out. Because they're good for a player. Oh, Joshua, I didn't know your wife was Asian. I know you told me her name a million times, but it keeps escaping me. I hear your wife. I hear when I get the answering. I think that's your wife. Is that your wife on your answering machine? I bet it is. I say Hawthorne's about 4 minutes away if anyone got plays there. So I'd say the first race ran towards the profile, just speeding stalkers. 1 and the 3 were the 2 horses on the pace, dueling it out. One of them still held on for the win, and the other one held on decent enough for third. 12, I think, was stalking the whole way around. I don't know who Miss Swan is, so she sounds perky. She got like a perky voice. Other than that, I can't really describe her voice. I'd say perky. Oh, Man, I actually feel great doing a late show, other than it's gonna just fuck up the walk with Bentley and my dinner. Actually, it was a smooth day. It was a smooth day. Felt like I got a lot of shit done. Shit, if I like it a lot, maybe I'll do a Turfway this year. We'll see. Have to figure out how to get Bentley's second walk in though if I wanted to do Turfway all year. The only thing, if I decided to do Turfway all year, I couldn't be on during the day. I would. There's no way I would be on afternoon and evening. I'd have to pick one or the other. There's no way I'm sitting at the computer fucking 12 hours handicapping. Turfway's just been such a good product price wise. Let's see, second race. How many horses we got at Churchill's second race? Only 6? At least there's no scratches. But we do got a wonderful 1-5 in the race. Just want to see where, yeah, 12 was stalking. I see where the 12 came from now. I just wanted to watch that replay and see where the 12 came from. And it doesn't, I don't think they did objection, but I'm not sure. I don't think they did because that result seemed to go up pretty good. Let's see, Exacta paid 40 to 1. Trial most paid 100 for 50 cents. Those aren't bad. One and three, do it all the way around. And like I said, they both held up pretty good. Let's see, watch Hawthorne. I don't have to watch the rest of that race because you already know who was chasing and who was stalking. Anyone got a Hawthorne play? How has Hawthorne's results been? They got the super low takeout, but I'm not sure they got a good racing product out there. Let's say last race was a $3 trifecta at a $2 exacta. I'm going to go on a limb and say that's not a good product right there for that race. Race before that was a $9 exacta. $16 exacta. Yeah, I mean, low takeout. If you don't have horses, it doesn't matter really. Oh, I said a bad word right there. I went against some Twitter people. How much are they handling per race? Let's see, the exacta handled about $64,000. Winpool had about 63, so they're not handling terrible money though. Oh, Steve, yeah, Steve's been watching it more, so we can. I can't get into it because it's 2 days. Dude, I hated when these tracks went to 3 days a week. That does not help them either to build a following. It doesn't help them that they can't build a goddamn casino after having the license for 3 years either. Let's see, Anthony Dibb is here. I'm here. The show can start. What's up, Anthony? I've got two Anthonys in here today. Dib, are you new to the channel? I think I've seen that name before, actually. If you're new to the channel, let us know. We love talking to new people. Any value? So far not. We just started. Well, I mean, first race at Churchill wasn't bad. It was just a race that I didn't have an opinion on for me. Well, I guess yeah, 40 to 1 exact, 40 to 1 exacted, a $12 horse. Yeah, if you got there, first race was. I mean, Churchill started with not a bad result. Yeah, that's that, Steve. That's too bad that they don't have competitive racing because we'd like to see what because they are trying the most they can with that 12% takeout. In a way, they should be rewarded with that. But fuck, if you don't have a competitive product, it's a competitive product is a competitive product. Takeout can only go too far or so far. If the races are bad. I mean, we'd all love to play in a 12% takeout. But if the product's bad, it's fucking what can you do? Let's see, two got the lead over there. Looks like the top choice at 2 to 1. 7 and 1 are chasing. Seven looks like he's going to challenge for the lead, and 1 looks like he's waiting for a hole to develop. So this race might not be bad right here if these horses can hook this too. Yeah, I can't take it back. You still got to have a product, man. Although right here, this is a good race. This is a good race. They're going to beat the favorite soundly. We're going to get prices up there. So, I mean, if you could find a race that have a result like that, you're doing great. Although, am I looking at the right odds? I might not be looking at the right odds there, though. Hold up. I was going and looking at pools. Let's see, it was 7-1 or 1-7 there. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's 9-1 over 4-1 or 4-1 over 9-1. And yeah, 2 was the favorite. I was just looking at the wrong odds. Oh, and 7 is going to win at the better price, 9-1 over 4-1. See, Steve, we just had to call them out on being a bad product, and then they ran some prices there. Well done. Let's see if five's gonna. Is that five's gonna get third? Yeah, five's gonna get third at 7-1. So exact to try. Everything should be good over there. Let's see. Woodbine got a nice field of 10 with a single favorite and then pay raises. Let's see. Churchill, we don't have any scratches, but there's a big old 2 to 5 in the race. And it's a little early, but it's probably a little too early for that race. Only 6 horses. Some of these horses ran with this big favorite before. Let's see, 379 for Frankie over there at the Wood. What is this? Starter allowance 30,000. Mile and 16th on the dirt. One definitely fits. Well, usually 2 to 5s do fit. Last race, I think he ran against a stalking closing bias, so that second by a K hair or whatever that ended up being, I would have that as probably being a good race. And that race 3 back, I also had that race as a stalking closing day, so I should give him an asterisk for that race. He was dueling on the front end. Yeah, it's not like I'd have a problem with him winning. It's just, I got a problem with him at that price. I don't believe horses at that price is ever getting overpaid. I'd rather, if he wins, probably just stay out the race. Let's see if, but the race does become good if you can beat him. Do we have a scenario where we think we can beat him? I got a bunch of excuses on the 2. 3 races ago, I got an early pressing day. He just didn't show any speed. Looks like he lost his iron. There's a lot of excuses there. I think you could throw that race out. The next race, 2 races ago, I actually got him overcoming an inside bias, but that could be tricky. I might want to watch the replay if I get interested in him. Because he did have 4 holes, so might have been on the inside. And then last race, I do got a bad rail. I thought the rail was bad that day. And when I say bad rail, you guys know that I mean post 1 through 3 I thought was bad. He's 8-1. Marco Lou has the 1 single, just using the 1 and moving on. Yeah, I think that's where you're at on the 1. You either use them or beat them. Four doesn't look terrible. I don't know about that Indiana race. I mean, it's a decent running line. Generally just think that that's a lower level track, but so does everyone else. I mean, that looks like a competitive turn time, but I don't keep tracks over there, notes over there. Race before that, he was at Churchill. I don't have a real problem with that race. And 3 races ago, I thought that was a stalking closing day, and he was dueling on the front end. Four looks like he'd have to run his best race ever, or his best race, and probably he'd have to get back to 6 or 7 races ago. Yeah, he's probably right now who I would consider the longest price on the board. I don't think impossible, but definitely I think you need every bit of that 15-1. Let's see, closers aren't doing great. Yeah, 5 feels like more of a closer. I think I'm going to be able to do a betting board, and I think there's nowhere really I agree. 8 should, or 5 should be at that price, if not even higher. Six feels like he should be the longest price on the board. 4 would have to improve. The best price I could give him is make him a little overlay. And beating the 1 with the 3 to me is a sideways move anyways. That does nothing for me. 2's probably my most realistic overlay. Let's say right now they're both 40%, 3-2. It does nothing for me to separate these and say I like 1 or 3 a little bit better. I just, there's no reason to break that down. That makes 3 barely an overlay. That still makes 1 over bat. Even if you guys are new to the show, when I do a betting line, every horse gets at least 1%. Every horse has at least a 1% shot on my betting board, and no matter how much I like a horse, the most they get is 50%. It does me no good to say a horse has a 90% chance to win, 60% chance to win. Once they become favorite, they become favorite. So, you know, even if I gave the 1 the most points I could, he'd be a coin flip, even money, and he's still overbet at 3-5. So that's just, so right there, it's pretty simple with what I could do. Win betting, I can only bet overlays. So 2 and 4 are the only 2 horses I got overlays. Those are the only 2 horses I can consider for a win. Technically, 3's an overlay right now, but a half a point or whatever 3-2 difference between 2-1, you know, there's, by the book, that's right. But, you know, we know this is horse racing, so, you know, we got to worry about the gate opening and all of a sudden, you know, 3 not being overlay. Usually I demand more points than even 1 or even a half a point. You know, I want cushion there, so 3's not really an option for a win bet for me. But by the book, he is an overlay. But combinations, if I did any combinations, I'd either have to try to get the 2 or the 4 to get first or second. And I'm guessing 1-2 is, if you know, if 1 wins and 2 gets second, it's probably not that great. And I wouldn't be shocked if 1-4 is not that great. So yeah, I got to remember that they do their payouts by $2. So yeah, 1-2 is $10. I'm not interested in $10 exactus. Yeah, that's why Marco Lou. That's the only reason I got the 5 at 7-1. I thought if a duel takes place, 5 got the right running style. The most I could have gave him is 15%, but I kind of split the difference. I was between, is he a 10% or a 5, and I kind of split the difference there. This race doesn't look like anything for me either, so. But we did a betting board. We finally did a betting board. Yesterday I didn't do that many. Let's see, and Woodbine 1346. And those are useful results there. 1 was almost 4-1. Looks like a 26-1 exact if you compress it. But 6 is technically an overlay on my betting board, but you know, I'm still, he's not a 4%, then I'm interested. fact, I think I could have even gave him 2% chance. I'm not interested in him at all. Let's see, horseshoes 0 minutes to post. Are they going to run? Do I got enough time to call that race? Let's see, they're going to the gate. Maybe we can do horseshoe and then get back to Churchill. Anyone got a horseshoe play? I keep making sure my chat room doesn't freeze up for me. Let's see, they're off at horseshoe on the turf. 8 and 11 are going to lead. 8 ends up with the lead at a giant number. 6 and 12 are stalking. I think two's up there. Cloud 9, what's up? Let's make some money. Good luck to you, Cloud. Another new name. Welcome to the show. Eight kind of has the lead all by himself. 24 on the first call, 11 and 12 are stalking. All of those are big prices. And 9's in fourth at a giant price. Looks like 8's getting hooked by the 11 and 12 right now. 7's working his way up, so is the 9. There's still a chance that this ticket could be good. Or this race could produce good tickets, I should say. 11's turning for home with a big lead at a decent number, 11 to 1. 10 and 7 are coming. Those are probably the first and second choice. 10's kind of idling. 11 just needs a wire. It's going to be between the 11 and 7. 7-11. 7-11. 3 to 2 over 11 to 1. So useful. All right, Churchill's going in the gate. I got no action. Good luck if you guys got plays here. Let's see. Stevens King off the 2 and the 3. Dick is looking at the 2 and the 5 here. Looking at the 2 kind of price options right there. Who else got plays? Marco Luz single to the 1. Steven looking at exactas and doubles. King off the 2 and the 3. 3 went down to 9 to 5. Just waiting on this 6 to load. Let's see. 5 got hung up in the gate. Did not get a good break. He's going to be dead last. 1 and 3 are going to lead. 4 is up there. 6 is stalking. 2 is going to stalk on the inside. 1 ends up with the lead. 3 is going to be the pressure. 4 kind of settled back in a stalking trip. With the bad break is still maybe 6 lengths behind. 1 does have the lead. He's doling out the fractions. 24 and 1 at the first call. Not much is changing so far. 3 and 4. Trying to get to this leader right now. We're going to just have to see how the 1 responds. 2's kind of still holding position. It's just if they're good enough and if the 1 gives it up a bit. Let's see. 1 looks pretty good turning for home. He looks very good turning for home. Probably has at least a 2-length advantage. Yeah, he's kind of feels like he's pouring it on right now. Everybody else is kind of idling. 5's making a run, but feels like 3rd is the best he can get. And this is going to be 1, 3, 5. Big chalk over second choice over probably 3rd choice or something like that. So not much there. Marco Lou gets alive in his double. Or pick 3, I think. Pick 3 for Marco Lou. I like the betting board. I like that. I decided not to try to get creative there. Just used handicapping to sit out a race, and the result made it worthwhile to sit out for me. Lee would be proud of you, Marco Lou. I see. It's probably too late for him to play unless, dude, they're probably, it's probably late night over there. Inside speed again, but you know, they're the 2 favorites, so yeah. What's up, Lloyd? How's it going, man? Oh, today's the 12th. Ah, shit, my chat just disconnected. I'm hoping that that does not, shit, I got the right time, but I didn't, I gotta reset the calendar, it looks like. Boom. Live did a 4, 8, 10, 13. What time is it? 5:36? Shit, where did I take my other fucking bracelet off? I don't know where sure I took it off. I thought I left it on my desk. 4 and 10s are ace. Let's see, so 13 is going to draw in there. Are you sure 13's in? Oh, I'm in the 4th race. I doubled, man, my trigger finger, the double tap finger is too fast. I just got a sweet ass double tap. I advanced too many races with a single click. Yeah. I was looking at, I scrolled to the 4th race. Well, 13's definitely in. Let's see, we're gonna have a big field there, so hopefully I got something worth playing there, hopefully. Nine and 5 are scratched. 13's gonna pull in, so I just need a couple marks on him. Let me do that now. It's easier if I just pull it over here. I don't know why I'm trying to work that way. So much easier when I pull it to the other screen. Let's see, stalking closing day. Looks like he's going to end up being just average all the way around. And on 6/23rd, I got a bad rail early pressing day, so he gets an asterisk. He would have been going too slow to win, but he was coming off the pace, so, and I thought he was running out of bad rails, so I'm going to say that's not a bad race. He kept running and still got second. And at the 6 furlong mark, he was matching the pace with the slowest winner of the day. Oh, we're going to have a big time lukewarm favorite at 4-1, huh? Lukewarm. That's about as lukewarm as a favorite as you can be, 4-1. Oh, I circled the wrong winner. That's not who won. Unless I'm, what is that, flamboyant? I don't know if I used that word right. It's probably not even the right word. Let's see, I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me just make sure I got 11 runners and got the scratches right. Yeah, looks like I got at least the right number of horses in the race. That's always good. I say Hawthorne, they got a bigger field. Steve, you got to play at Hawthorne here? Oh, let me give Bentley his snacks. I didn't give him any snacks today. And I got a union break coming up anyways. That's it. It does look like my chat room froze, huh? Let's reset that chat room. And now I can't pop it out again. Huh. All right, fuck it. I'll just have to do it. Look at it that way. Let's see. Five's going to win at Hawthorne. Two looks like a clear second. So what is that? 4-1 over 9-5. Nine's going to get third at 15-1. Let's see. The Derby City pick six. Oh, that's a 20-cent wager. So that must be a jackpot wager over there. Let's see, do I want to look at Wood or do I want to watch Woodbine or do I want to start on this? Fuck it, I'm playing. Let's start on this race instead of getting distracted everywhere. Maybe I can look at other things. Let's see, two's now, or the favorite is now 2-1, so they did settle on a favorite. What we got? Maiden claiming 30,000. Favorite is a stalker at the best, but he even feels more like a closer. Okay, he feels more like a closer to me. And I got a rule. Short price closers are the worst bet in racing. I tend to want to play against them. Let's see, 3 races ago would have been a 1-race sample, but finished 5-by-1, so was not far off. Stalked that race. 2 races ago, I got a bad rail early pressing, so I gave him an asterisk for the wrong running style. And last race on an early pressing day, I could have gave him an asterisk that race. He was 4 lengths back. That would have been a generous asterisk, but yeah, just his losing condition is just probably horses getting in front of him, getting first run over him. God, why is my internet? I'm not supposed to have slow internet anymore. I got brand new internet and it's supposed to be great. I keep getting the circle of death over here. All right, let's see. One would have to run better. He's a sprinter stretching out. Two races ago, I got him running against the inside perceived bias. Kind of close to get second. And last race, he was closer to the pace, but was average slow. Yeah. Two's lightly raced. Would have went too fast to win 2 races ago. Still feels like he'd have to improve a bit. 5-1. I'm not sure I'm going to think that he's an overlay. Let's see. 3 would have to run his best race ever. He earned a heart 2 races ago, but I also had that as a closing day, and he was a closer. I don't trust that heart. Then goes to Saratoga, was kind of close to the pace, average, slow, flattened out. And the next race, a closing day, started out slow, didn't really do anything. Yeah, I don't. If I believed in that heart, maybe, but I don't think I do. I think that was a closing day. He was a closer and just earned a heart because he was close enough to earn a heart. I'm going to be really hard on him. So at 25-1, I don't even think he's an overlay. 5's out. Three races ago, the 6 was kind of close to the pace on a fast pace. He's a pull-up horse. They do win, but man, I don't have a real reason to bet him. Shoving super lightly raced, and I got 2 excuses on him. Yeah, I don't know about 5-1, but he would not surprise me. It's just, do I think I'm getting overpaid at that price? What's up, Jared? Wow, I haven't seen Jared for a long time. What's up, man? Got all the college plays, huh? Up 32 units? 8 definitely got some upside, and 8's probably going to be an overlay. 4 races ago, I got him running against a perceived inside bias. 3 races ago on the lead, probably not a sprinter anyways. 4 getting tired. 2 races ago, even though I got him average slow, he was only 2 lengths off that pace, so that looks like that was the slowest pace of the day, which is always tricky to judge. He was trying to come off that pace, so if I looked up that chart, I wouldn't be shocked if the winner went wire to wire. My last race had a sprint. He was at least 1 tick slower than the fastest winner and average at the second call before getting tired. Let me just look up that July. I definitely think he's an overlay and a little interesting. Oh, yeah. Killed craps over there at Bellagio? I'm just curious about that race too back. Yeah, and it's what I thought. Well, the winner didn't go wire to wire. The winner came 1 length off the pace. Still got first run over him on a slow pace. Let's see, 10 probably is the most realistic upset horse I got. I like that race 2 back. Tried to go wire to wire on a stalking day, going too fast to win. He's going to get a lot of points. 11's definitely going to be an overlay at that price. Fuck, I was hoping there wouldn't be any more horses that I can make a case for. 12's been going too fast to win. And 14's lightly raced and, or I'm sorry, 13's lightly raced. First race, I got him on a bad rail. Second race, I just got him average, running well. All right, I can do a betting line here. I might be interested for a little bit of something here. Guess I got too many overlays. Six, I'm not a believer in the 6. Seven wouldn't shock me, but he's probably a horse that I'm not interested in. 8's definitely going to be an overlay to me. 10 definitely gets real points. 11 gets less points, but still is going to be an overlay. Still going to be an overlay. 12 definitely gets points. God, I am going to have quite a few of overlays. 13, I'm going to dare 13 to, I'm going to be a little bit harder on him on the far outside. So I got 5 horses. Where are they? Yeah, 15%. You know what? 11's still interesting, and it'll still be an overlay at 5%. I'm trying to get a few more points here. Let's see, 6 I'm pretty much against. I could take points away from him. 3 I'm not interested in. I could definitely take points away from him. That didn't change a ton. Two's 15% at the best. 4 still gets points. 7 and 4 are 15% at the best. 10 definitely gets points. 10's going to end up being one of my co-favorites. Yeah, 12 I'm going to be a little bit harder on, but not by much. These two, I think, are priced right. So that leaves the favorites at about 4-1. I think both of those should get a little bit more points than that. But I'm not going to be able to fuck with that betting line for very long. Let's see, I'm going to start with 8's definitely a horse that I'm interested in, that I do consider a big overlay. 11 is still interesting to me. Fuck, 1 is still, I got too many overlays in a way. I'm going to have to forget about the 7 and the 2, I think. I want the best tickets I think I can make. I actually want that 1, 8, 11 in a box. That would be the best ticket, even though more money's going the other way. I think I'd weigh the 10 here. Oh yeah, I definitely want to weigh. And I think I'd weigh the 8 horse with the fuck. I just realized they're getting really close to am I going to get this in the way I want it, though? Am I going to get this in the way I want it? Let's see, I'm going to do the way with the 10 with the 3 first. I should be able to get all of this in. Now I want to weigh the 8 with the 4 and the 10 again. So let me write this down how I got it. And I did not bet these 2 horses to win. I thought about weighing them, but. So I got 8 with the 10, 4 some more. And then I got the 10. So I got some tickets pressed. So 8, 10, 10, 8 would be by far my best combination that I have the most amount of times. Oh, I was hoping 12 could not outbreak the 10. Holy shit. 10, 10 I thought was, ooh, I do not like the 12 horse outbreaking everything I got. Like where the 11's at, but man, I did not like the 12 getting the lead here. That changes the pace scenario for me big time. It doesn't look like I got a shot here. I don't have a shot here. Speed's looking pretty good there. I thought 10 was the better speed horse over the 12. And none of my horses that I thought had any value ran a lick. It's an old pop. Speed is good. I made a mistake by liking the 12 more than the yeah, I made a mistake, but still when it hit the exact, I was going for the aggressive 12 had route speed and 6 furlong speed. Yeah, I could definitely see that 12 could have been faster. Although I don't think 10 hit the brake anyways. Let's see. I think I do like my betting board. I had some lukewarm favorites. 7 was the right price, but I go for crazier hits if I think I could get them. Charles, what's up, Charles? Matt says get some 12 there. Yeah, I thought 10 towards the inside. He didn't break. I thought that if he broke, I was hoping he'd take the heart away from the 12 on the farther outside. I was only interested in a win bet on the 8. Seven's the right price. I still use the 4 thinking that if the speed hooked up, he'd get a good trip closing. I could even left him out at a 20%, but I still, unless I wanted the reasonable exactus, there's no way I thought I had some overlays that could run there. I really did. 11 tried, 8 was nowhere, and 1 didn't fire either. Come on, what's going on with my oh, I can't scroll that up to see the earlier chats? What's up, Gas? Jenny, what's up? My chat room's just not working. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of chats on there. It's been all speed at Churchill? Yeah, so far today. Opening day, I agree. Charles saying the same thing. No passing lane so far at Churchill. And two's going to get fourth. Let's see. I want to see why I like the eight. Eight didn't run. Man, I don't know how he didn't break being a 6 furlong horse. I did think he had to improve. I put it in a fridge. Oh no! Oh yeah, I did put it in a fridge. It was out for about an hour. Plus, I moved it in that corner, so I was trying to remember if it was in the fridge or the corner. I didn't want him to steal it on the stove. Let's see, 11 and 8 were stock, and 11's not going to be, neither of them are going to be good enough. I knew I was in trouble when 12 got that lead. 7's going to close for second. Six tried. I didn't like the 6 at all. He tried. He was the closest thing to putting pressure on. What's up, Timothy? First time here. Welcome to the show, man. We'll be on during the day the rest of the week, though. Gulfstream and Churchill all week. Yeah, I don't see any excuse with the 10 not breaking, so. What's up, Lily? Lily back again. What's up? God, I'm so blind. I'm trying to make out Timothy's picture right there. I can't make it out, though. You Cuban? Or am I smoking a Cuban? No, I'm not smoking a Cuban if that's the question. Drew Estates, Undercrown. What? No, I didn't go. It came. I spoke it into existence. I, what is that called when you speak it into existence? It just happened, Kiki. Bentley wanted a car ride. Oh, you like the one here at Churchill? Oh, nice price, 41 to 1. Oh, you just got a box? Yeah, that's what Kiki, she ordered me a bunch of cigars and I smoked them too fast. So I had to sneak to the cigar store to get this one. Trying to cut down, but oof, they're so good. Well, you could get a cancer smoking one or none or 100 in a week. I might want to pour myself a drink. This is an after-hours show. I might want to have a little nightcap. Peace of mind, do it. Yep, I don't got children. Lily, I'm just doing Churchill, so I'm going to have a slow show today, too. Tomorrow we'll have 2 tracks. But feel free to throw up pics wherever you're playing. And people in the chat room are playing all over the place, too. I just got 1 track today. I usually don't come on this late to do a show. But there was nothing in the afternoon for me, so we got a little different schedule today. We got to throw the bitters in there. The bitters make the drink. Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice. Now, as long as I don't get sloppy after 1. Let's see, and I played 1 race today and did not hit that race. I am drinking Jack and Squirt with some bitters in it. Actually, it's pretty damn good. Actually, we'll be able to watch Woodbine and then we'll probably go to Churchill. We got 11 minutes. If you guys got Woodbine plays, throw them up. Or resist the urge to redboard. One or the other. Oh, I like Zima. Dude, I used to drink. I was a Zima drinker at the bar back in the day. I was that fruitcake. Looks like we're going to have a 10-horse race. I think Zima's really big in Japan. I think I seen a thing. I think that's like the only market it survived. Something different. Yes, I used to rock a Zima bottle at the bar. I hate beer. Oh my God, I hate beer. Let's see, did I throw some numbers at it? Yeah, that's what it looked. That's what my last bet looked like. That I was just throwing numbers the way it played out. But oh, hopefully I got something I can. I'd like to find one race that I could really go after serious today. I still can't believe I messed up that 11 horse at 45 to 1 yesterday, but yeah, fucking that race. I reviewed that race and I was like, I made a big betting error. That was the only thing that I could have hit yesterday. Other than that, I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to lose with, but most of those were play bets, got alive in a double. And then I realized how I didn't even think I was a favorite to hit that double when I looked at that race. Uh, when we got to the race, I was like, ooh. So it wasn't that big surprise that I went down in that double. I thought that race was more wide open than I thought when I played the double. Well, you got to put at least a win wager on them at those odds, right? I say 8 has a lead over there at Woodbine. I'm just watching. You know what? I don't really have time. I got to get over to Churchill. I'm sorry. I got to get over to Churchill. Fresca for you? I got to actually water that down because you guys know I'm not a drinker. So this is enough to get me toasty. All right, speed's been pretty good, but it's, light. We just ran 3 races today. Let's see, choose the favorite. Let's see, we got a 7 furlong sprint. And 2's mostly been a router. I hate route to sprint, but he is dropping. In the last 2 races, we're at 7 furlong. He was actually dueling on the lead 2 races ago, but I didn't think much of that pace. I thought that was the slowest pace of the day. And last race, I thought he was good and he had the right running style. He was still chasing the slowest pace of the day. But at 9 to 5, I'm willing to get beat by him if I definitely don't think I'm getting overpaid if he wins. What's up, Razor? How's it going? Shout out, man. How was your show today? Let's see. Marco Luz won. Got a chance to get the lead. He's at least a sprinter. He's been chasing some of the slower paces of the day. 3 and 4 races back. And last race, he was dueling on the front end on an average pace. Before getting tired, he got beat by a horse in this. Trying to see who he dueled with. The horse he dueled with, I think would have been the 5, or the horse that actually stalked to get second. Let's say the 4-horse Belterra. I don't trust Belterra at all. Yeah, I seen you had a fucking crazy attendance watching the show the whole time. Nice job. I think every time I glanced at it, you had like 90 people in the chat room. Three at 7-1. Three's actually taking a class drop. Speed Stalker. Let's see, Belterra I'm not interested in. I'd have to look up this Hawthorne horse. I honestly don't know what I think of Hawthorne stock shipping, though. I'm not sure what's running over there because I haven't looked at Hawthorne all year this year. Let's see. Last race, I had a speed favoring track. I don't trust that big improvement. My note said it was a speed favoring track. He got the lead, never looked back. I don't mind his sequence because the race before, I did think he was on a bad rail. That would have been the fastest winner of the day. But he did have a speed favoring track. I'm kind of lost in this race already. 7, I think, should be long. 8, I have no problem taking action. Let's see, 11, the FanDuel horse has to be long. Yeah, this August 3rd race, he was chasing the slowest pace of the day. Let's see, I'm running out of time. Let's see, another horse came out of that race. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the betting line, but I'm interested in a little bit here. What's up, Al? Let's see, 12 was coming out of that same race with 10, who I can get to. Anyone else out of that race? 8's also coming out of that race that I can get to. So yeah, I can get to the 12. Three's coming out of that race, I think, too. 3, I'm not at 5-1 at, though. Even with the class drop, he just got beat by a bunch of horses in the same race. I do agree your 1 does have a little bit of value here. I don't think I'm going to be able to go after this race all that much. I'm not going to make the same mistake with the 2. But there was another shot that I was interested in here. Wasn't the 7, wasn't the 4, it's not the 3, it had to be the 10. It is the 10. Fuck, I need some press bets there. I don't like that ticket completely. One, I'd be willing for a win bet. I'm going to have to put this bet in, but I don't like it like that without a press bet. What am I missing? Oh, I already got the 10 there. I'm not missing any one. I want to press those 2 with the 8 and just the 8. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the press bet in. So this actually looks like this. I don't have the 10 there. I got the 110 on the other ticket, and I got 1 and 10 to win. And I didn't weigh one of those more than the other. What's up, Jenny? Four and 6 are going to lead. I was looking for nothing but speed, and I could not find the speed here. Oh, shit. I am not seeing Churchill right now. Yeah, 10 and 1 got to come from too far back. 6 has the lead. 3, the horse that got beat by every horse in that same race, is now going to be the winner today. Three, 12, 8, something 1. I ran out of time there. Couldn't finish a betting line either. Three, I was interested until I realized that everyone was coming out of that same August 3rd race, and I thought he ran the worst of the group. I think I had 12-8 coming out of that same race. 12 was closer to the pace than the 3. Eight was on the pace. Let's see, 4 and 6 got the lead. I was looking for the speed there. 6 was the Hawthorne horse that I did not trust. Who was the 4? And 4 was a Belterra. Yeah, I didn't make a mistake on either of those 2. I thought both of them were throwouts. I thought one could have given me a good stalking position at a giant price. Two, I definitely did not trust the speed. 2, I did not like, but I used them with the long shots. Seven, I thought could get the lead, but I thought he was cheap. I don't think he was near the lead, was he? 8 I thought was a safe, like probably should have been the favorite. And 10 I thought would be a stalker. And 10 didn't fire a lick. All right, I got to find something good. Oh, Jenny Boomin? Rusty Arnold? And let's see, since we're on a new meet, let's see, there's no turf racing. Let's see, 12 on wire to wire at a route. Let's get the tic-tac-toe board going. Three came off the pace. I'll have to watch the replay to see where he came from. Let's see, 3-1 wire to wire in the first race. Nice price on him. 1 went wire to wire on the turf. Not a great price. 12 went wire to wire at a lukewarm favorite. So the only result I don't have is this, where this 3 came from. Yeah, he at the least stalked, if not closed. Let's see, we got another $40 exacta. Yeah, I'm with you, Charles. That speed was cheap in there with the, I think it was 6 and a 4 that went to the lead. Let's see, where did this 3 come from? God, one I was hoping would get a good break there. One actually broke dead last. Oh, 7 did get the lead, but 7 I thought was cheap. So it was a 7-4-6. I wasn't interested in any of those 3. 2 was close to the pace. I wasn't interested in any of the horses on the pace, really. Let's see, 3 is going to be a deep stalker, maybe even a closer at the end of this. I think he's closer to 5 lengths off than 4 lengths off. Three left. No, 3 left this race, and no doubt that he was the best today. Well, I always say it's not the first race off the drop. A lot of times it's the second race off the drop. Although, wait a minute, that's not a drop. Everyone was dropping here. Everyone in the August 3rd race was dropping, so the 8, no one had an excuse there. No one had an excuse. Yeah, I'm going to have him as a closer there. So the inside's been good for the sprints. Other than that 12 getting the lead, it's been kind of inside. This would have been a favorite, but a lukewarm favorite at 3-1. This would have been a price 5-1. He would have been a price 5-1. Yeah, 3 right now is at least 5 lengths behind on that turn, so I'm going to have him as a closer. God, he exploded. Much the best there. Why did I mark him down as a class drop? Well, I didn't mark the class drop. Everyone off of August. I mean, if I was marking class drops, he would have been a class drop. He would have been a class drop. $12 would have been a class drop only off the last race, but he's actually been cheaper than this race, but he's still a class drop. Yeah, everyone off of that. Let's see, I got to give him the circle. I'm reluctant to give him the circle, but he was much the best. Next race is not for me. Nothing but first time starters unless they're making a crazy perceived mistake there. If you're new to the show, I don't do anything with first time starters, and when I get a race with a ton of them, I tend to sit out. I would have thought 8 would have been interesting here, but he's a scratch. 13 is out, 15's out. Yeah, I can't make cases for first time starters. I like the 9's last race. He went too fast to win. I like the first race out, bad rail, early pressing day. I like the excuse, but at 5-2, I mean, that is not exciting me in a dangerous race that I can't price anyone else. Five at 14-1, honestly, does not look that bad. Those are the only 2 horses I can. In this race, it looks bad because I got him as going too slow to do anything, but he was only 1 length off, so that also tells me that that was the slowest race of the day. I want to see how slow that race was that day. It was definitely a speed and stalking day. Let's see, he was coming out of 5th race that day, and it was the slowest race of the day by a little bit. Which means he could be interesting at 27-1. But hey, I can only get to the horses that ran before. I'd be in this race praying that none of the first time starters fire. Oh, this cigar is wrecked. I don't want to give up on it though. Next race is going to be a lightly raced. I like the excuse on the 4, but I can see he's 3-1 and with a bunch of lightly raced runners. He's the most interesting horse I got on paper. He's got some interesting excuses next race. Ran against the speed favoring track 2 back, couldn't get the lead. 4 races ago, I think he ran against a good rail. Won his first race out and had a couple of excuses. He might be interesting at 10-1. Six is going to take action. Oh, that's my niece's name, and we just went to her volleyball game. She's playing high school volleyball. First time I got to see her play, she's been on a development team forever. So she's a true freshman dominating high school right now. But she's actually a world champ. Her team was #1 out of 3,000 teams in Michigan on the development program. So she's actually a national champ. Actually, I think they won nationals even out of 3,000 teams. And now she's in a regular high school team. She looks like she's a beast out there. Olive. Maybe she'll be on the Olympic program, or I imagine she's going to be in a college team, probably Division I before we know it. Unless she's an early developer. Let's see, there's very few things I can do here if I even want to. That's the main exactas, unless I want to go fishing with first-time starters on top of the 9 that would matter. Probably not playing good enough to think that option. Let's see, is 9 even the favorite in the double? Or exacta, is 9 even the favorite? Oh, that's right. Those are $2 doubles. Those are $2. I'm sorry, exactas. Those are $2 exactas. So the 9-2 is not 37-1. It's about 16-1, and the 9-3 is taking a lot of action. There's probably too many horses there too. There's too many horses that can be thrown in. Yeah, I was going to write all the exactas that I think I could play, but there'd be way too many. I don't think I can do this ticket. There'd just be a million of them. Yeah, 6, 7. All of these would be good if the 9 wins. Yeah, that's way too many to do that kind of play. Yeah, that's too many. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a $7 base bet right there. So even for a minimum exacta, that'd be like 70 bucks. Yeah, no. I could do these. Let's see. In the doubles, if I did doubles, if I wanted to try to get here, 9 would be the press ticket. 5 and 10, and obviously I can do more with the 5 and the 10 and less with the 9. And 4 probably can't be one of them. 9-4 probably can't be played in the double. Yeah, 9-4 is $6. So 9-4 can't even be played. Bodrick, you're late. What's up, Bodrick? I seen you on Razor today. You are late today. I was wondering if if people were getting alerted. Let's see, 9 and 10 could be played to the 4 though. Next race. Or 5 and 10. I probably got to keep this narrow if I want to do anything because it's not. It'd be a poke bet, and I got to get the most out of it. If you're new to the channel, when I'm poking, it's on my small scale, so. Let's see, 8, I'd be a little interested. 4, I'd be pressing with those. Nine can be played with the 8. That's 200 to 1, so. And 8 could obviously be played with that group. But really, the next race is not going to be all that playable for me anyways. You can make a case for the 6, you can make a case for Olive. Really, you can make a case for almost everyone but the 1, and I even think he got a good excuse in that stakes race. It's just that FanDuel race. I don't give any credit for that win. Oh, you didn't get, yeah, you didn't get the notification? Just checked because I said I might be on? I don't know if anyone's doing that great right now. I know I'm 0 for 1 right now. And I know I don't have much racing today because I think the last race of the day is bad for me. Yeah, last race is probably going to be unplayable for me. I got a feeling the 7th race is going to be the most likely race that I could handicap and maybe play aggressively, but this race and the sixth race, I got a little bit that I can do, but man, I don't feel great about it. Nine, I can't do a win bet. I can't make scores off of 5 to 2s. I could bet the 5 and the 10 to win if I wanted to, but I'm just adding to my bet. I'm still seeing if there's doubles I could do with the 9 because I can play that heart. Let's see, I can't play the 2, the 3. 9 to the 2 and the 3, I can't really. No, 9 I can actually play to the 2. I could play him to the 2, I could play him to the 5, but it's not like I like any of that. Can't play him to the 4, can't play him to the 6. Play it to the 7. Five and 10, I got to play to just what I like, and I press the 4. I think I'm going to talk myself into these tickets. I don't know if I love my position, but I'd probably take the position. Yeah, I'd probably do this. I probably like the double better than the exactas. So I probably play more to that. I can play these 3 horses, but they'd be considerably less. Most of this double would be the going to the weighted 4 horse. If it comes in 9-4, I either need to hit the exact or I'll be willing to lose on that double. Yeah, let's play. I feel like gambling. There's not going to be many races that I can do today. Value playing. I guess I'm value playing a bit. Whoop, submit. Key box. Now the straight ticket. What's up, Mr. Guitar? Saying the doubles. So there's no weighing anyone with the 9. But we definitely want to weigh the 4 in the second leg with the 5 and the 10. And that's going to be a fairly decent weigh there. And then 5 and 10. With just a group that I'm hoping kind of more so to get lucky. Oh, let's see, there's no 8 in the double. Oh shit, I'm putting in exactas. Fuck. glad I seen that because that would have been wrong. I'm going to be able to get this in right. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get all of that in. Wait a minute, I don't think there's a 2. Well, I don't have the 2. I don't think there's a 2. It didn't. I didn't see a 2. All right, so I don't have a 2 there. Let's see, 3 and 9 got the lead. I don't like that 3 has the 9 hooked right now. And the inside's been running good. I don't see my 5 or 10 running, so I don't think I got a shot at the exacta. Oh, it was supposed to be the 3. It was supposed to be the 3. So I do have a 9-3. Come on, 5. Oh, no, that's not the 5. Oh, shit. I am going to get ran over there and not by anyone, so. I thought that was a 5 gearing up. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. These play bets are costing me. Cocks for fun. Disaster. Let's see, I got to fix this because I do have a 9-3, but I don't have. I was wondering how I got that with the thing. So 9-3, I got an extra combination that I paid for there. Ugh, that might be the last play bet I make today. Yeah, I can't complain. When I like a horse and I get beat by a first-time starter, all I can do is hope that the horse ran good. So 9 was my main horse. I can't complain when I know that I'm in a position where I'm praying that none of the first-time starters can beat me. So in a way, I think I did a good job there and played right, but I definitely can't bitch or feel unlucky about getting ran down by a horse that I can't handicap. Let's see, Mr. Guitar with the boom. Lloyd said, woo, glad he passed. I'm wishing I passed. Because I probably lost too much on play bets today, more than I probably should have. Inside is running very well. I don't know if I want to call it a bias, but man, that's sprints. Everything's been on the inside. That one won today. Oh, fuck. I gotta resist the temptation for play bets. From Dead Last he came from. So they're able to close. We've already seen two closers, so it's not a speed favoring track. Not for the sprints, anyways. Maybe the routes. God, I was hoping just to get alive to the doubles. Hoping to get alive, did not work out. Mr. Guitar with the exacta. What is a 2.9 exacta? What is that? 26 to 1, something like that? 28 to 1, maybe? Oh, and they did go fast early. Yeah, 21 and 1. Play bet disaster. I get a little more pop? Not really. Oh, Bo Rick got someone gifted you a membership over there? You're in the green text. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Fuck, today's going fast at Churchill. It's going really fast. I hate these 8 race cards too. Well, I'm gonna have to like this. What are they supposed to bet that 7th race? I want to glance at that 7th race. That might be where. Let's see, the 8 is scratched there, and the 9's going to be a big favorite. Nine's going to have speed too. And looks like he's going to have a pretty big class advantage. Race Kane is in this race too. Let's see, and I got a rounding error on this horse because you can't go too fast to win and you can't go too fast to win a race. So I know those marks are wrong. In fact, now I got to look up his I gotta fix that. I was either looking at the wrong surface or didn't realize that he won the race. Let's see, where did I make that mistake? Oh, I should not have made that mistake. I don't know what I could have been looking at there. No, I gotta fix that. He's one tick slower than the fastest winner. Fastest winner? I had him going too fast to win? Fastest winner? I don't think the other three races shouldn't be wrong because I looked that up on the form. Let me fix that. Let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake. Let's see, August 24th. Those horses, I can look up their names, so I usually don't make mistakes there. Coming out the fourth race. I looked up the wrong year. Yeah, those are right. I don't know what I was looking at, but I was looking at something wrong there. Still a nice race, but just different. Let's see, I can't look up him. Confidence game. Oh, there's some actually, I thought the favorite gonna be super classy in that last race. That's not necessarily true there. Let's see, it's either this double sequence or next race is what I'm gonna have to like. Let's see, 4 I thought was gonna be a big favorite here. And I think he should be the favorite. Yeah, 9 ran a good race last race. Just not good enough. 2's going to come from dead last, and the pace was fast. That's probably the fastest pace of the day today, so probably was a good race. God, he looked home from here, but that's why they run it. Inside's been pretty good there though today though. Let's see, Hawthorne's going in the gate. If anyone got Hawthorne plays. Yeah, this race, lightly raced horses. So man, there's not much I can do here. And 4, if the inside's good, 4 is still going to have the inside too. Or towards the inside. Well, no, he'd be inside because 2's scratched. That's right, 2's scratched. Oh my God, my knees hurt so bad. Yeah, you're like the damn eggs. He wants chicken. It's fresh chicken. I like the 8 here a little bit. I tried to get alive to him with some doubles. Yeah, Gen 4 is going to be hard for me to get by. And I don't even know if I'm going to get a bump out of him if he wins to double next race. I'm not really convinced. I think he's going to be a fairly big favorite. And 4, I probably do have as pretty close to a coin flip. Who was he running against in that stakes race? I still think it was a good race, no matter who he was running against, because I even got on my notes that I think he was running against the clock with those hearts. Let's see. I'm gonna dig because I gotta find something, or it might be another take my ball and go home kind of day. Let's see. Who did he run with there? Probably. I mean, it's their 2-year-old, so it could be fucking nothing but a bunch of maiden special weights, and it could be horses that already won some minor stakes. Let's see. That would have been the 9th race of the day. Let's see. The race did have a lot of maiden special weight winner or runners. Who won that race? Actually, it was dominated by maiden special weight. So the horse that won that race was the only horse that ran in a couple stakes. Actually, won a minor stakes. The Queen's MG won that race. And really, there was only 2 horses that ran in anything more than a maiden special weight. I can't figure out who the second place horse was there. Looks like Italian something. Oh, it would have been a maiden special weight horse. Yeah, so I don't even know if that's really right now a grade 3 race. It depends on where they go from there, really, in a way. It was a glorified maiden special weight race with only 2 horses that ran in a stakes race. So you don't even know how good that race was, but I think it was rated good on the clock. Let's see, I want to see how much faster it was than the fastest race of the day. August 4th again. Yeah, Speed and Stalkers were dominant that day. And I did think the rail was bad. And that was the 9th race of the day, so that was the fastest race of the day. So it's exactly what I thought. He was running fast against the clock. So still, I think it's hard to get around him. Jay Brum, what's up, Jay Brum? Boy, I thought he might even be way bigger of a favorite than that 2-1 price. In my mind, he's pretty much a coin flip. That's the most I can give a horse. Let's see, one, the inside's been running good, that helps, but I still think he has a very small chance. The 2, I think, is a scratch. 3's only real hope. Oh, and 3 did end up getting scratched. Three's a late scratch. Yeah, 5 I got kind of being slowest, match strides with the slowest winner average on a race that melt down. So lightly raced. 6 I have no problem. 6 I probably think has a better chance than 5, but it's really, I think this horse has some upside, and I think the other 3 horses are all about the same, probably with a little bit better chance than the 8 and the 1. That's probably at least my betting line, and that's the betting line I'm working with there. The only exact of that I could probably play is 4-8, unless I wanted to reach for 4-1, but 4-8 is paying a 50-1 right now. I probably don't mind that, except I'd probably weigh the 4 on top for more. I do turn around, but I'd weigh the 4 on top for more. And I don't even know what I can do with the 4 and the doubles, really. It might just not be a great sequence to think doubles. Let's see, 7th race, the 8 is scratched. Yeah, 4-1. 4-1 is overplayed. Let's see, next race is going to be technically a route by my definition. No, I haven't opened any of your good ones. I've been eating your shitty chocolate. But I respect your birthday gifts. I have not been opening. You can't let them sit there for a fucking whole year, though. You got a time limit for my respect, the young lady. Yeah, they were good. She got some Italy chocolate for her birthday. She's like, yeah, you better not have opened up my gift. For her birthday, not my gift birthday. Yeah, 4-6. Yeah, 4-6 I can't play. 4-9 I can't play. 4-1 I can't play. So I either, if I play the double, I got to be price shopping in the second leg. Five, I think, got a little upside, but that's just 18 to 1 double. Nah, I'm not even interested in that. Four to the two, I'm not interested in. Four to the three has upside. A little bit. Inside would have to be very good. Man, that's the only double I could play with the four. Well, it's a single, so I can even on a play bet, I can play that pretty aggressively for a play bet. I'm not spreading out any combinations. And if I think eight can run, I'm probably interested in a win bet on the eight, but I'm probably not interested in doubles with the eight. I think that's all I can play, so I got very few combinations. So for a play bet, I could actually probably make a score here if I happen to be right. Other than that, it doesn't look like that great of a card. Come on. And then just a single double 4-3. Which, if I'm right, I'll have for a good. I'll be able to get that for quite a bit. If I'm right, I'll be able to probably get a score. What's up, Gordon? Let's see. So really, the eight's the reason to be in this race for me. Oh, four is gonna bust through the gate. I don't like that, but I probably don't cancel the tickets. I don't. He didn't get away or anything. Hopefully, just nudge the gate and no harm, no foul. Boric hasn't found it yet. Churchill hasn't been that great. I just been losing on play bets so far. I could have avoided this card even. Steve likes the 4-7 and 6 is a single next race. Next race, man, it only gets interesting if I think they make betting mistakes. If they don't make betting mistakes over betting a single horse there, I don't think next race is going to be interesting either. Let's say 4 is going to lead with pressure. 8 came out the gate at least looking active. I need him to be very active. Got the right price on him, so right or wrong, I think I'm priced in on that bet. 4 and 6 are dueling. 7 sitting there stalking in a very nice position. Olive's getting the perfect trip. Come on, 8. Have something for this 8. I don't even need the 4 if the 8 just wins here. Doesn't look like he has enough run. Might be able to get second, but it doesn't feel like he can even get second. Six, 7, 8, it looks like, unless someone comes late for third. Nope, 6, 7, 8, 5. Yeah, I got sucked in on that 4. I ate some chalk today. We'll just move that up there. No such thing as a free lunch there. I thought 4 should have been the favorite there. Ooh, and next race is hopefully there's something there. If not, I got a feeling there's nothing left on the card today for me. Unless I'm really reaching in the last race, but man, I'd have to dodge a lot of bullets. Yeah, 6 ended up being the post-time favorite there. I said I thought 6 had the best chance to win. But at even money never got there. I thought he had not that I thought he had the best chance to win. That's not true. I thought he had the best chance if someone was going to beat the 4. I thought 4 had the best chance to win. Hey, it did hold on for third. Oh, you had a straight try? Hopefully that try. Let's see, what is exacta paying? Hopefully that try is good. Oh, and the exacta is 20 to 1, so the exacta probably does help you. Oh, wait, I'm looking at doubles. Oh, no, 6, 7 is a 20, not 21 to 1, but 20 to 1. Oh, no, that's right. They're for $2. I keep forgetting those are $2, not $1. $10. $10 exacta. I was thinking that. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to the tracks that do it right. Oh. And I've had 2 cards in a row that there wasn't much I could work with. I need a good weekend. Let's see. So I even had no shot at that double. Even if the 9 won, I would have missed the double. I would have needed Olivia to win that race. Well, I would have got a constellation on the 3, but 3 ended up being a, 3 ended up being a late scratch. I'd have got a bullshit constellation if the 9 would have won, but that's it. Oh, shit. Let's see, 6 would have been in what, the 5 hole with the scratch? No, there was 2 scratches, a 4 hole. Oh, at least the card's going by fast. Is there anything I can reach for in the last race if I want to fuck around? Well, this horse I would have had running against the inside bias, but he's 9-2. Oh, I might be able to watch a replay. Both of them I thought were running against inside bias. But I'd have to fade every first-time starters. Like, both of them were on the outside with the wrong running style. Not a great. Not really a great option. What did that try pay, J-Brum? Let's see, what did J-Brum's try pay? Let's see, I'm looking at the wrong race there, right? 31 for 50 cents. But you hit it straight for good. Nice hit. Oh. How's Woodbine been today? Now I'm wishing I had that I marked Woodbine, but let's see, $14 exacta, that would not have been on my radar. Yeah, 122 to 1 exacta. I got a shot on those. Can't say I would have hit it, but I got a shot on those. 40 to 1 exacta, definitely got a shot on those. 40, yeah, so most of their races were okay there, price-wise. Although it's Woodbine, so I might not have had a shot anyways. What do you mean? Watch out, Popo? What, redboarding? I can't redboard. I put my picks up there. Other than saying what I could do. But it's always what you could do. That's not redboarding. I can't redboard. I always write down my losing and winning picks. I should do a redboarding show. I should just do a betting line, then after a race, say I won every race after that. That's what I should do. I'd look great then. Oh yeah, I hit it. Lloyd, that should be the new show. I just break down the race, wait till the results, and say, oh yeah, I connected. Yeah, I had that horse at 50%, but I decided not to play him. And I went for the good tick. Yeah, I could do that. Nope. I'll leave my losing plays up there. They're fine. Let's see. I really want to see how they're betting this race because part of me doesn't think that there's much here for me. Although the 9 is taking all the action. 6 is still might be interesting at 7-2. Arrow smashed the 5 horse and just 4-1. I don't know. I'm looking at that, and I probably got to get off the easy. I probably got to dig to get outside the box there, or. And Bodrick says if what he's been doing is red boarding, he's been red boarding since the beginning, huh? I say, J Brum needs 5 horse in the 7th. Loves the 5. And 5 is interesting, but at 4-1, I'm not really sure unless I really dig here. Let's just see what we got. I mean, 9-3 races ago, I got an early pressing day. He won that race. He matched strides with the slowest winner, which he was. Average, and then at the 6 furlong mark, he was pouring it on, and that would have been the fastest winning fraction of the day. Next race, I wouldn't be shocked if he was on that bad rail. I didn't give him an asterisk because of the because he was in the 4-hole, but I wouldn't be shocked if he was in that perceived bad rail. And he was going fast. Those are routes. This is a elongated sprint route. Ten, I know I'm not interested in. 8's out. Seven's kind of stuck in conditions. His best race, well, one of his better races, speed figure wise, was 2 races ago, and I just thought he got a slow pace and was able to beat those horses. Yeah, I'm not really on him. Ray's Kane feels like, yeah, he should be taking action and probably second choice. Oh no, talking about where you could after a race is not, I don't call that red boarding. Everybody knows what I'd bet. And I just said 6 was the most likely winner if the 4 won, but I was all, I was all about the 4 there. Fuck, there's no way I take the 6 at even money, so I get beat by him. That's not red boarding. Now, if you're talking about like yesterday when I fucked up that 45-1 winner that I shouldn't have fucked up, yeah, that was bad, but that's still great handicapping. Bad betting, but great handicapping. I should not have let that one get by me. But most races, most handicappers could go different directions. You're teetering on different directions. I mean, that's natural. I don't love, I'm a handicapper that don't love horses. So yeah, I could always go different direction. Just like this race, I mean, part of me says I can't get past the two favorites. But if I want to believe that the inside is good, I could go a completely different direction. I still think the three got a little bit of upside. And if I convince myself that the inside's good, what's up, Mofo Joe? Five I was interested in, but man, I know I need a bigger price on the five. I need a much bigger price on the five. I'm not. I just don't think I got it, too much playable opinions here, really. It almost feels like it can't be an exacta race for me, too. Let's see. Let's just see what we got. Four races go on the one. He got the lead. I just thought that pace was average, average, average. And he gave it up. The next race, 3 races ago, I do think he was running against the inside bias. Pace was average. So I do like that race, but then, he wins the next two off of that race, fastest winner of the day. That almost feels like that's probably his top right there, his last two races. He feels like he'd have to get completely left alone. I don't think he's impossible, but I already think that he's barely an overlay or maybe not even an overlay in my mind. Two in the way feels like filler to me. He needs a pace to melt down. Couldn't win at FanDuel. He just feels like complete filler to me. Inside would have to be great. He'd have to get too many things to go right for him. Two, I do think got some upside, but even him a little closer to filler. That race 4 races ago, if I'm being fair, I do think he had a bias, an inside bias that day. But it was the fastest race of the day. I do like that he ran a top after that, even though I'm not a speed figure guy, but I do like that. Then he tried, so I like that second. That Phoenix, I thought it was inside bias. Looks like he might have got in some trouble. I might want to watch that replay, but he feels like value. In the last race, he would have chased kind of a slowish pace. I wouldn't be shocked if the winner went wire to wire there. I think he's probably one of the more interesting horses to me. What was that? Ellis Park. I just want to see if that winner went wire to wire on that pace. Yeah, the winner did go wire to wire. In fact, there was only 2 races that day, and both of those races they went wire to wire. So some days I might even call that a speed favoring track, except they weren't big prices. They were between 2 to 1 and 7 to 2. Otherwise, I would have had a different mark. So I do think he has upside. 4 feels like just like the 3. The inside has to be great and the needs a setup. I'm not a big believer in him. Five I like, but you know, I just don't think I'm getting overpaid with him. Fastest winner of the day last race. He was going fast 2 races ago when he fell apart. Six just feels like he'll get a good stalking trip, and I definitely think he's a player. 7, I got that race where he earned his that 2 races ago. I don't trust that race. It was the slowest pace of the day. He earned a big speed figure. I'm not a big believer in him. Let's see, 8 is out. 9, I think I got excuses for at least 2 races ago. I wouldn't be shocked if he was on a bad rail. Plus, he was going fast. I think he definitely gets. And 10 feels like filler to me, too. So, really, I got to decide what I think of the 1. 1, I could go either way. I think I'm just going to say he's a little overbet for me. 3 and 5, I think 5 to 1 is their prices. Uh-oh. Who did I accidentally? I accidentally wrote that at the wrong. Fuck. 4, I think I had as a very low shot, right? Who was a 4? Yeah, 4 I'm not interested in. I don't remember what I had him, but it had to be something like that. 5, I think, was that price. And 6 and 9, I think, should be the 2 favorites, and they probably even got a better chance than that. Doubles are kind of off the table unless I'm getting really silly. I mean, my opinion is probably. No, it's not 4. It's 5. 6 and 9, that's probably. But if 6-3 is paying like 25 to 1. I'd leave out the 9 there because that's only 16 to 1. I guess I got to be willing to lose on that. Unless I say I got to hit the try with the 9-3. fact, this might be okay. Borderline okay. No, no, these are $2 exacta. So even if it, no, no, if it comes in 5/6, it's okay. 3, 5, 6, and then press the 3. Maybe play 3, 9 straight and 9, 3, 5, 6 in the try. Might be all I can do, and I don't even know how much I like it. Let's see, I'll play the 3, 9 straight. 3, 9 straight. And then I'm going to do a try. And that'd be 9 with 3 in second, with the 5 and the 6 for third. And I can do that for $10. Trying to beef up that weak exacta. Right here, I would love if it could come in 5, 3, 3, 5. Let's see, 1 could not get the lead, but he's rushing up on the inside. 5 got the lead. 3's sitting there good. Nine is going to get first run over to 6. Oh, and my camera. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like 3 is going to keep up here. Is 3 waiting on horses? Maybe 3's waiting on horses. Let's see, 7's making a beeline for the lead. 3's waiting on horses. I need 3 to get through. I need 3 to get through. Come on, 3, I need you to get second and 6 to get third. Come on. Nah, I can't get, that's not even a 6, that's a 10. I got no shot today. No shot today. Well, that race became good with the 10 getting second. Maybe 37 to 1 on the exacta. Nine, 10, 3. 9, 10, 3. Ooh, Churchill was not good for me today. And last race, I think that was my last stand, unless fucking I'm really reaching. Charles been good at picking the show horse tonight. That try is going to be great right there. Could that try pay $80 to $100 for 50 cents? 80 to 100, I'm guessing, if not more. I think six not running at all was a bigger letdown than five getting the lead and falling apart. At least in my head. To me, five ran his race and just wasn't good enough. That's fine. Where six got the pace set up, the same setup as the nine did, and they were running pretty close together. I think six to me ran a more disappointing race than the five did. Three was blocked in with places to go, but the way the 10 got second, I'm not. I think three would have just got third easier. I don't know if it actually cost him second, but he was getting kind of traffic problems. Maybe he could have ran a little bit better. Best gamblers? We ain't worried about it, Modric. Yeah, six was the bigger disappointment to you too. Now, really, I could have played that 9-3 and went fishing for all the bombs in third, but that wouldn't have helped. Or I could have fished for bombs in second and played the three and third. There's a lot of stuff you could still do with that opinion, but no, I wasn't thinking that route. Oh, that try paid way better than I thought. Almost 190 for 50 cents. I thought it was going to be about 100 for 50 cents, and I probably thought that was good. Let's see, a 10 I thought was filler. Let's see, who is a 10? I usually like horses off the Lecomte race, but he took a long time for his next win. He did earn a heart 3 races ago. I did not like those non-winners of 3 lifetime races. Those to me were probably way lesser than this group. I got a feeling he was just coming at the end after some of the horses took themselves out by going to lead. When 5-1 gets eliminated. Let's say Woodbine 12 minutes, mofo got to play over there. Oh, I probably did. I probably did lose too much on play bets today, though. I don't like it when I have a little bit worse than an average losing day on play bets. I don't mind average losing days, but when you think every race was a play bet for you, sometimes that's a little hard to swallow. She got a black boiling pot instead of a crystal ball? Let's see. 10 would have came from dead last, so I think 10 just gets there because he never gave up, and horses that got beat badly. I think that was more a trip than anything in the way the race developed. Let's see, did I three's in tight here. I think he was waiting for horses a lot of the race. But even nine, even if it comes at 9.3, I would not have had that exact. It was underpaying for what I thought. I was willing to lose if it came in 9.3. Yeah, and 3 got a wall of horses. I just want to see when he gets out. Does he respond pretty good or how long it took? That's all I can see there. Yeah, he's shuffling around waiting for, he needs a hole. I definitely think he can improve off of that trip, but I don't have horses to watch. Although I'm not sure. Once he did get clear, it's not like he exploded anyway, so I don't think he could have ever beat the 9 anyways. I think the best he could have got is an easier third or maybe even a second, and I still would have lost on the 9.3 exacta. Let's see, they kind of chalked out late in the day, other than that 2 horse that's a first time starter, and yeah, I can't get to him. The 3, I didn't know. I downgraded the 3. That 312 exacta. Yeah, I don't think I could have done anything different there. 12-7, I wanted to play the overlays. And I didn't play the first 2 races. And yeah, I could have left Churchill alone. There wasn't a. Let's see, I will stay on for this race. I just don't know if I can do anything. I know I shouldn't do anything. I think 3 and 5 are the 2 interesting to me, but man, all I can do is, I'm ignoring every first time starter in the race. I think both of them ran against the inside bias last race. But this is a spot where I would need every first time starter not to run. And 3 is actually going to be right now the post time favorite. It looks like he might be the favorite. Right now he's 3-1. I was even wondering if I could have played the double 9 to those 2 horses, but yeah, I don't. 9 to the 3 couldn't have been played. 9 to the 5 could have been played. Gordon loved the dogs. Ooh, Churchill looks kind of empty there. Let's see, and the 14 drew in. Did the 14 run? No, 14's another first time starter. Yeah, it's just watching a replay and deciding if I want to poke at a bet or not, and probably not. Let's see. Mofo likes the 4 at Woodbine, but he needs 6-1 or better. Ooh, you're getting it. 10-1. Gulfstream and Churchill for the rest of the week, Steve. And fuck, I was happy with Gulfstream last week. I was really happy with Gulfstream last week. I had two scores, I think, at Gulfstream. Had a nice week. Could have been so much better. But straightened out the ship for a bit. I don't know what to. I'm already done handicapping those races, but I have no idea what does the schedule look like for Gulfstream and Churchill. See, I think I'm already working on Saturday's card. What is tomorrow going to be, the 13th? They do got a turf sprint, but it's a lot of first-time starters. And we'll see. Gulfstream. Hopefully Gulfstream's not Gulfstreaming. Last week it was really good, though. We got some turf races tomorrow if the weather's good. Just the first couple races tomorrow are baby races that are probably not too interesting, but most of the races we got running lines. What does Churchill look like tomorrow? Oh shit, I'm not done with Churchill's card for tomorrow. I thought I was done with that. I'm mostly done. We got 10 races over there at Churchill tomorrow? Yeah, all we can hope for is that they're competitive. That's all I can hope for. Yeah, it's a mix at Churchill tomorrow. Yeah, Kentucky Downs was tough except for Saturday. But I had that nice score in the first race I played, and that was a nice score, so I just sat out and then only came up with dude, I sat out. Dude, I should have had a double Rolex day on that. If I kept saying I wish I was down, but I was so happy with that score. I passed on that 25-1 winner and that 15-1 winner that Bodrick had. We sat out of, dude, I think like 355-1 exactas. But I think I had that turf race. I had a nice win ticket, even though he went to 6-1 from 15-1 in the exact. It was huge. 6-1 over 20-1. I crushed that. And then on Sunday, I pressed that 37-1 ticket, and that was a huge score. I think I had that 3 different presses out of 4 different ways I played it. So last week was really good, basically with two major hits and 1 solid hit. Let's see, Mofo, what you doing with this 4? You're getting your 10-1. Good luck, Mofo. 11-1. He's even clipping up. Yeah, I still like it. I still like Kentucky Downs, but yeah, it's tough racing, and they had a. I always say Kentucky Downs, I'm price shopping big time. Like I'm looking for 200 to 1 on up exactas every fucking race, and they had an overabundance of just 30 to 1s, but with that short meat and what I bet there, I'm looking for the big one. So I'm either going to be super right somewhere and win that meet with a single play or two, or I'm going to be passing on stuff that I just don't want to press because everything looks good there. Oh, I only smoke one a day, if that. It's the only one, but no, I'm not doing anything. I'm probably taking my ball and going home because this last race is not going to be something I know I can tee off of. Well, Dick, you were here yesterday. Like, I usually don't make that mistake with that 11 horse. I usually don't make that mistake and miss that exacta. I usually have at least a win ticket. But that's just a meet where, I'm shopping for 200 to 1 exactas. If I could get them 20 or more times, I'll have a winning meet. If I can't find them, then. I used to avoid Kentucky Downs because even if you get a good grasp of the track, you only got a week to play it. So, if you got a great profile, you just don't get it long. I really only started playing Kentucky Downs for the show because people were interested. Gulfstream's my main track. Gulfstream's my main track, and then I'm always looking for a secondary track. Churchill, I'm doing good this year. Churchill should be good. Keelan's always good. Tampa's been good, but I lost at Tampa this year. Oaklawn, I usually lose at Oaklawn, but I crushed Oaklawn this year, so I'm up for the year because of Oaklawn. Fairgrounds was neutral. We didn't play much Fairgrounds because that bias wasn't there. Fairgrounds usually is really important for me, but it wasn't this year. You got to win a meet. I believe you got to win a meet. So I know I got Oaklawn in the bag by a lot. Gulfstream's still very good, but they've been chalky where it's getting Woodbine. I'm not doing good at Woodbine, but I only played about 6 times. Keelan's first meet was good. Churchill's first meet was very good. So hopefully the second meets are good too. I'm trying to think of what other tracks are usually very good. Like I said, Tampa was not good. This was the first losing year in probably the last 3 years at Tampa. Fairgrounds, we usually get excited for Fairgrounds, but Fairgrounds wasn't played that much because that bias was there. And Ellis Park was good the last 2 years, but that bias didn't show up there, and we didn't play much at it. I think I only played like 5 days at Ellis Park and realized that it didn't look the same as the year before. Let's see, did Mofo tell me what he did with that 4? Because I know he's a try guy. He might have got the try, but I got to know. Let's see, 11, 10, 4. So 11 ended up being the favorite. 10 and 4 were prices. All right, Churchill. I'm going to dig a little bit here, but there's not much. It's just watching a replay with the 3 and the 5. And right now, 3's neutral. Five is the only thing I've seen that they ran in the same race. They both ran against the same perceived bias. Really, it's just looking to see if either of them looked like they were quickening at the right times. If not, I kind of take my ball and go home and say that, you know, today's just a losing day and I don't have to force anything. And really, even if I bet this, I don't even know if I can recover today, really, even if I'm right. So even game theory might say if I can't make a score, if I'm not willing to bet it enough to at least make money, should I even be playing it? Let's see, one of them is going to be the 7 horse. There's scratches there, so let me just look at it this way. So one of them is going to be the 7 horse. And the other one's going to be the 8 horse. All right. Missed the exact to hit the try? Hopefully it was a good one. Let's see, I said I was watching the 7 and the 8 here in the replay. Seven, I got to watch that head on. 7 might have even missed the break there. Step slow. It's on the paper. Let's see. Yeah, he broke slow. He didn't get in any trouble. He just broke slow. I watched the head on. He didn't get bumped. He didn't get caught in the gate. He just broke slow. So if he quickens, and he's probably going to quicken to be third by 4. Let's see, I missed the 8. 8 came out in a group of horses, and it looks like he couldn't keep up. Eight, if you think he missed the break and has more speed, he probably got more upside than the 8. They're so lightly raced, though. So I'm saying, I'm using their numbers last race, so I'm talking about the 5 and the 3. 5 might have a little bit of upside. Now they're next to each other. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong horse. Yeah, 7's excuses. He missed the break, running against the bias, and might have some upside. At 8-1, it's just, do I want to bet him enough to have a winning day or not? I'd have to be fading every first-time starter, so I don't even know what the talent is in this race, where I'm really at. And 7 is going to make an eye-quickening move because when they turn for a home, I mean, he's so far back. For him to finish 4 lengths off the lead, it's just hoping that he has more speed today. In fact, he catches the 8, and the 8 just holds him off. So him and the 8 finished right next to each other. I'm talking about the 5 and the 3. If I'm confusing you with the numbers of what they were last race, so 5-5 to me would be the play. It's just, do I bet this enough to do it? I don't mind the replay. I don't mind the bias excuse. It's just, is 8-1 worth it in this race? I say no matter what, I won't have any more than around a higher end average losing day, which average losing days are average losing days. They're fine. Oh, I couldn't get it in. I was going to get it in, but I couldn't get it in. It would have been the 5, but I did not get it in. And I was going to play a couple exactas with the 5-2 first and second, but if I couldn't get the win bet, I definitely couldn't have got them in. So this is not even I can't even say woulda, coulda, shoulda here. If I got shut out, I would have got shut out anyways. I like his chances from here to be in the exacta. Though he's going to have to fight. Maybe I don't like him. Now I don't like his chances to be in the exacta. He kind of got shuffled back and struggling. Rallying, kind of got a path taken by the 11. He ran good, but I'm actually glad I waited too long there. It would not have worked out. Boy, it looked like it was an inside day, and then all of a sudden a lot of winners came on the outside day today. I might chart this. I might chart what happened at Churchill today. I think they've been able to do a little bit of everything. I think they inside, speed, stalked, and closed today. So my first thought in my head is it was just fair. Oh, that was the 11 that got second, not the 10. So yeah, the first time starters dominated. And saying that 5 did the best of the horses that ran before, I mean, that is how I judge what I did there, but it's not great when there was only a few of them. Bodrick got the 7. Nice call, Bo. Oh, nice price too. Seven, 11, 1. 5 and 10 could even have had the super. Could you have had the high five too? I don't even know if they do high fives there. Clean sweep, exacta try and win ticket. You've been quiet all day. Way to come through. You've been quiet the whole show. And I don't think 7. I was going to play, if I got the exactas in, I'm going to be honest, I would have used the 3. And I probably would have used another horse or another 1 or 2 other horses, and they probably would have been on the shorter side. So it probably would have been the 1, the 3, maybe the 11, if I decided to go 3 deep. If I decided to go 2 deep, it probably would have just been the 1 and the 3. Poke at the 8. I can't poke at first time starters. Nice price. All right, so my day hasn't changed. I didn't get that bet in, so yeah, it's going to be a losing day, but I don't think I had an opinion or misplayed anything. I didn't go after anything. I probably lost too much on this card for what this card was with the opinions I had, though. We'll say that. Top side of an average losing day. That might be what I dislike. Baldrick, King of Kentucky. But the exactas, thanks for the overtime. After the day today, I could have sat out this card. Because if I don't mark this card, I wouldn't have played it on my personal time. So if I didn't do a show, I would have not did anything. Oh, nice trifecta. Solid exacta, but really a nice trifecta. $188.50, and I know Baldrick does not play for the minimum. All right, everybody, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we just got a little bit better of a card tomorrow. But same thing, Churchill and Gulfstream for tomorrow. If you guys are still playing, I have no idea where you're playing at tonight, but good luck if you guys are still playing. But I am done, and I got to get some dinner. So everybody, thanks for hanging out with me, and hope to see everyone tomorrow.